Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great night and a crazy NXT Takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, today is August 10th. I did a video earlier. Now we got NXT Takeover down. That's in a record books. And ladies and gentlemen, it was crazy. Well, the main event was crazy. I got the burps. I've been drinking a lot of pop and milk a lot, so when I'm watching this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was crazy, but let's talk about the whole show. So, the first match of the evening was the NXT Tag Team Championships. I chose the Undisputed Era. I thought they were going to win, but they didn't. The Street Profits got the win, and it was okay match. It was okay. It wasn't really big. And it wasn't really entertaining for me. It wasn't really big. But the winner of that match was the Street Profits. They still the champions. Undisputed Era. It's not dripping in gold yet. Durr. And then we had the Evil Shirai versus Candice LeRae. This was a decent match. It was decent. Because what we've seen outside the ring, I think it was before the match or the bell rang. And then she tried to do a suplex onto Candice. She did a suplex, She did a suplex on Candice LeRae onto the announce table. Io Shirai did a suplex. She got the win by doing, I think it was a submission. It was some submission I don't remember, but she got the win, Io Shirai, and then she started being crazy and more crazy with her eyes being pop over her head. Because Candice LeRae won't stop kickouts and all of that stuff when she was doing all these crazy stuff. And then she won the match and she's still talking in Japanese. Canadian doesn't talk Japanese. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we had the North American Triple Threat match for the North American Championship. This was a pretty good match. It was decent. I enjoyed it. But we've seen a lot of hands getting broken by Pete Dunne. But the winner of that match was the guy, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't remember, or if you're not from Canada, Toronto Raptors won the NBA's World Championship. I'm not a basketball fan, so maybe that's why you don't. That's why I can't say it right. The NWA champions of 2019, I'm sorry if you guys from the United States and you're choosing a different team to win, but Canada won the 2019 championship of basketball. And then they had the Mounties entrance music, if you don't know who that is, another Canadian guy that was a long time ago in WWE. They had the Mountie entrance. And then a whole bunch of, I think it was cheerleaders of the Raptors and some basketball players. It could be random guys. But they had the jerseys of the Raptors. And then Velveteen Dream came out wearing red and white, Canadian colors. And that's all that he did. He did a lot of crazy stuff. And then the match was pretty decent. It was pretty good. But the winner of that match was Velveteen Dream, pinning Roderick Strong. Pete Dunne. And then we had Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. Mia Yim had an opportunity. She did a good opportunity trying to break the arm of Shayna Baszler, but it didn't work out. Shayna still choked her out. Shayna got the win. She still is the champion. She beat Mia Yim. It was a decent match. It was decent, but I thought Mia Yim might win this match. No, Shayna won. And then the crazy one. The 3 stages of hell. Come on, guys. There's 3 stages of hell. Now, I don't know why they changed it to 203 falls match with stipulations in it. It's called the 3 stages of hell. So, we saw a regular match. It was long. But, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, of that fall, was Adam Cole. Because Johnny Wrestling hits Adam Cole with a steel chair. He got himself disqualified. And then he knew that I get myself disqualified, but it's going to be a street fight. So he started whacking Adam Cole with the steel chair. They went to the audience and attacking each other there. And then he did a dive onto the barricade. Well, Adam Cole was inside the barricade. where the belt keeper is. And I think Johnny Gargano was on top of boxes, like equipment boxes. He jumped. It didn't look like he hit Adam Cole because Adam Cole was like bended. You can't really see his head over the barricade. So you see Johnny Gargano jump, and you just see the face of Johnny Gargano. Looks like he hurt himself. And then they broke the barricade, and Adam Cole was there. And then the winner of that fall was Johnny Gargano because the Johnny escaped. Until, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this would never happen in WWE. But we had a torture chamber. They don't have a name for it, but I have a name for it. It's called the torture chamber. So they have this steel cage. It's like the Asano match with Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho, but way worse. They didn't have a potted pint or a straitjacket as a weapon. No, they didn't have that, but they did have all these crazy weapons. They have the candlesticks on it. They had steel chairs, tables, ladders, and barbed wire on top of the cage. They can't escape. They can't because barbed wire and the Undisputed Era can't come in because there's no gatekeeper, and you want to get hurt by this dang barbed wire? So this was a horrifying match, but I enjoyed it. It was a pretty decent match. I loved it. They didn't use a barbed wire. I thought they had a barbed wire board, but it was just a board. But they used every single weapon. There was a fire extinguisher, there was chairs, candlesticks, sledgehammer, tools. So at the end, Johnny Gargano grabbed a bag of tools. There was brass knucks, a lead pipe, some chains, and some wire snippers. I think it was snippers. I think that's what they called wire snippers. And he went to the barbed wire, slipped a piece of the barbed wire off, and he wants to jab it into Adam Cole, but he didn't do it. And then Adam Cole was climbing the cage, putting his belly onto the nasty barbed wire, and then they were on this board. Oh my God, they were so high up. Two tables were here in the ring, and they were up here. And then Johnny Gargano wants to jab that the barbed wire. They stand up and they just toss each other. Both of them went through the table, off the cage, through the table. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole is still your NXT champion, but they were knocked out. It was crazy, guys. It was a crazy match. I think you guys should watch it. It's on the WWE Network. You guys can watch it. I think it's going to be cool. I don't know what you guys will think, but what I think, they gotta be dead. Not really, because they're moving and breathing. But I don't think, because Marvel says the NXT title is going home with Adam Cole. Adam Cole's home is going to be the hospital for a couple of days. Because if you guys seen, he had a big nasty cut on his back. A really nasty cut. It wasn't a little scratch. It was a nasty cut. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the results of NXT Takeover. I don't think SummerSlam could beat that, but I hope SummerSlam is pretty good. I'm hoping, because it's the biggest show of the summer, and it's in my hometown. Don't screw it up, WWE. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for SummerSlam. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.